Hey everyone, Joe Gentili from Sarraf Gentile. Um, today's video is a little bit of a humble brag and a little bit of reporting of good news. So we had a case where we challenged a consular denial, and for those of you that are familiar with consular denials, historically they've been considered very difficult cases, if not impossible cases, to challenge because there's this doctrine of consular non-reviewability, which basically says that a judge can't review the actions of a consulate. So for most of the past, a consular denial was basically the end of the road. Nothing really you can do to challenge it. There's been some cracks in consular non-reviewability. There's been some good decisions in the past year or so, which basically have said that, well, okay, consular denials in general are not reviewable. However, if that denial implicates the fundamental rights of a U.S. citizen, then that U.S. citizen is entitled to due process under the Constitution, and therefore it's reviewable. So if you have a denial and that person being denied has a U.S. citizen spouse that lives in the U.S. or a U.S. citizen minor child, now you have an avenue to challenge it. And that's especially true in the Ninth Circuit of the U.S. courts. So for those of you that aren't aware, the Ninth Circuit is the court of appeals that covers most of the Western United States, because that's where the best decision, this Munoz decision, had happened. So our ability to challenge those cases is strongest there. And we recently challenged one where there was a U.S. citizen minor child, and we got a great result. We had somebody that was really unjustly removed from the United States, got a 5-year ban, and as a result, looking to come back in, had a consular denial, which we challenged, and were able to get that re-adjudicated and have that ban removed. So great result. Really looking forward to this person being able to come back to the U.S. and be reunited with their family. So, we have high hopes and high expectations. One thing I'd like to say, these are cases we really like to do. If you're one of the few people that gets into immigration litigation in federal courts, there's not many of us. These are the cases you kind of do it for. Where we have this, not many people have experience in this area. There's really only a handful of us, and to be able to take that kind of specialized, kind of really niche knowledge and use it in a way to reunite a family that's been unjustly separated. For an attorney, that's really good stuff. That's kind of why most of us do it, is to be able to accomplish some version of that. So just a phenomenal result, and they're even more rewarding when we're able to do something like that with a consular denial, because it wasn't that long ago that those were really just kind of death sentences in the immigration world. You were done if you got one, but it's no longer the case. I've been saying this for a year now. There's if you get a consular denial, there's hope. They are challengeable if you got the right facts. I'm repeating this because my conviction in that is growing stronger as time goes on, because we're seeing more positive results with it. So it's very exciting to see that there was just this tremendous loophole in the law in favor of the government that allowed them to get away with some really serious errors and mistakes and not be challenged on it. But now there's a way, at least some of the time, to have some accountability for them and to try to correct these errors. It's not easy to do. These cases are complex. They take a lot of attorney time. So they're certainly more complex and more expensive than some other types of, like, USCIS denials, where there's more of a trodden path on how to do it. But the good news is at least there's a path here now where there wasn't before. So any questions, feel free to reach out, and I hope this video was useful. If you've had a consular denial, I hope this has been able to give you some hope that there's at least a possibility that it's reversible. So hope you all have a good day. Thanks.